Hi YouTube, this is Shelly again, and for my new vlog I want to talk about one of my favorites, Archie Comics. Now you can see I have a Archie and Friends double digest here. My favorite character is Jughead, of course, but I like the Archie and Friends double digest. I get them all though, even the Betty and Veronica. I don't bother with the full-scale size comics. I think you get more bang for your buck with these digests. Plus, they sell them in the supermarket. I can usually pick up one or two when I'm in the supermarket, and yeah, you get a lot more than if you just buy a comic where you get one or two stories. What I like about these is they go back and they put in some of the older ones, and sometimes it's funny if they put one from the 80s and they were maybe someone had a, or some from the 70s, and maybe say Betty had a poster of some band in her locker, but they update it to say like Justin Bieber, but they contemporize it. But this one had a funny story where basically the plot where Archie was terrible at skateboarding. He just hated skateboarding, which is one thing I find so funny about these Archie comics is that there's no consistency of character. Like just a year or two ago, there was a story where Archie won a skateboarding competition. So, and it might even be the same writers or same illustrators. It's just a universe where Archie's a great skateboarder and he's a terrible one simultaneously. But also there was a story called Jughead, Chill Out. And it was basically, the whole plot was Jughead was super hot. It was hot outside, and he kept making measures to try to cool down, but none of them worked. It was just one escapade after another of Jughead trying to cool down, and it was called Chill Out. Now, also a few years ago, there was a story also called Chill Out featuring Jughead, where it was freezing out, and he couldn't get warm, no matter how he tried. And these are just little things I remember, little idiosyncrasies of the Archie universe. Is same title, but completely opposite plots. I don't know if these are intentional things, but it just adds a depth, and really, as a fan of Archie over years and years and years, it's one of those rewards of reading the Archie comics when you notice these things. Okay, my question for today is, YouTube, tell my tube what you think about Archie and Friends and comics and Archie. Bye.